What's your say, your view, your voice?
Parliamentary and presidential system of government both shapes the political landscape of Nigeria. While both systems have their unique features, they ultimately serve the same purpose of governing the nation. The parliamentary system is characterized by a fusion of the executive and legislative, where the executive is drawn from the legislature. On the other hand, the presidential system allows for clear separation of powers between the executive and legislative arm of government, with the president serving as the head of state and government. However, the recent downturn in the country's economy has raised agitators suggesting a return to the parliamentary system of government. Let's find out from Nigerians if parliamentary system of government can eventually save Nigeria from collapse.
This centralization of power is making serious things difficult, especially in the state and everything. Like what I know, like in the US, what they used to do is from the state, it's the state that give federal. But now that we make it central, that it is president and controls everything, something will be happening in the state or the local government. You see that before it will be taken care of, it will take long time. But if we decentralize the power, let's take the power to the root as we are doing before. It will be, for me, it will be better than, and the resources will be spread easily than this presidential that only from the presidency everything will be done. And this presidential, yes, it's supposed to work, but just here in Nigeria, the way we are taking things, we used to take it in opposite.
Those two system of governance are ideal. They are not bad. But the issue is the system, the people driving the system, actually the bad people. It's just like having a new car and having a bad driver. So what do you expect? The car will be damaged. If we can have good leaders that have the people at heart, definitely Nigeria will move at speed.
We have all it takes to become one of the biggest countries in the world. So we have a good leader that can harness the intellectual property or human capital resource we have in Nigeria. And since they are not ready to do that, that is why you see us going back and forth. This one will come with policies that is not comfortable for Nigerians to thrive in the economy of the world. And that's the biggest challenge. The biggest challenge of Nigeria is leadership problem, leadership challenge. There is nothing wrong with presidential system of government. Like I earlier said, it's a leadership problem. You bring a parliamentary system of government, the leaders that are involved in running the affairs of the country, if they are not equal to the task, they do whatever they want to do. So majority of our leaders, they are greedy. They know the policy. Majority of them travel out of this country to abroad and they see what is obtainable there, but they can't replicate it in Nigeria. And that's the problem we are having.
America has always been presidential, and they have been the most prosperous country. China is also one of the most prosperous countries with their own system of government. So why not also suggest that we do the quasi-communism that China is? Because they are disciplined. In China, if you commit economic crimes, you die. In Nigeria, I remember the other time, Arewa Consultative Forum prescribed death sentence for corruption. The elites of this country said no. Why would somebody who engaged in killing his fellow human being be set free? Or they say you pass through the rigors of law to prove that this man that they saw that killed somebody, he goes free. Because they call it rule of law. Now, where is the moral jurisprudence? That's what it's called, jurisprudence. When you do not punish evil, when you do not punish crime, all you do is to multiply it, because people get attracted. The late president Yaradua, in his inaugural speech, said that the election that brought him to power was flawed, but he was going to do something. He set up Justice Uwai's commission to see how to solve this problem that has to do with leadership recruitment system. That is our problem. the elites have refused for that to happen. So we keep rigging election, we keep killing, we keep, INEC keeps telling us that there was a technical glitch and all those. These are our problems. If we allow that space, good people will get into governance and the country will be better for it.
At the tail end, few Nigerians have pointed that leadership remains the big problem, not the system of government used. Parliamentary or presidential, with good leaders can still bet a new Nigeria.
What's your say, your view, your voice?